Hey there, Patriots. This is True Outlaw Patriot coming at you with another one. I'm going to be doing this reaction on the new Tom MacDonald video. It's called God Mode. I know that a few days ago I was watching his live stream. I thought he was lying when he said to put like 10 minutes to the side to watch this video. Now that I'm looking at the beginning of the video, it says on here it's 8 minutes 24 seconds. I don't think I've ever heard of a Tom MacDonald song that long, or maybe it's out there and I just haven't come across it. If not, somebody leave it in the comments, let me know. Before we get into this is probably going to be a long reaction, so everybody, you know, bear with me, okay? Tom MacDonald never disappoints. I love his music, and I'm really interested to see what's going on here. So before we continue though, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. I need 3 more subscribers to reach 600. It'd be nice if I can get up to 1,000 soon, and then 1 million hardcore patrons on my channel. Like I said, if anybody was wondering what happened to me for the past couple of weeks, check out my last video I dropped yesterday. I was hacked and I just got back on literally a day and a half ago, 2 days ago. So also, if you want to help support the channel, there's a link in my description to my Cash App, PayPal, and my merch store, TrueOutlawPatriot.com. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Tom MacDonald, God Mode. Let's go.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and 1 million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can reach everyone.
Oh shit, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I know everybody's gonna get upset I'm cutting it, but he just said I am the GOAT. I don't think I've ever heard Tom MacDonald use that phrase before. And to tell you the truth, with everything this man has been through and all the blowback that he gets, it's like he does this independently. And if I had to guess, I've never used that term on anybody, but you know what? If he's saying he's the GOAT, I mean, show me anybody else in the past 3 years that can stand up to Tom MacDonald with the kind of content, the kind of music that he puts out. But let's continue. This is good.
Your goals, you could be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one,
got that right.
Preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe.
Exactly.
They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell.
Yeah, okay.
Really searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim I worship Satan and labels of help. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego was damaged, admit that you failed.
Exactly.
I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping.
Yeah, oh, hold on. I know this is early, but like I said, it's going to be long. It's true. You know, when my friend, and I've said this in my other videos whenever I do a Tom MacDonald reaction, she put me on to Tom MacDonald a long time ago, and he is the only rapper that I've heard that's been so political, and he just spits it out the way other people are afraid to do it, and yet they still vilify him. And now all of a sudden, you have a lot of people that are coming out, and I have to admit that, you know, now they want to start doing, you know, they want to start putting politics into their rap. And it's like, well, you know what? You had your chance a long time ago, and now you want to jump on the bandwagon because Tom MacDonald's doing it, and he's doing it way better than everybody else. And a lot of these, I'm going to add a little more. A lot of these rappers that do put some political stuff in their music is always bad-mouthing and bashing and like vilifying and demeaning other people. Okay, I mean, and just doing it just because it's not because they're right, it's because they don't like the other people. Whereas Tom MacDonald, when he does it, he's pointing out facts. But let's continue.
I should be flattered, man. I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet.
Exactly.
This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war.
Yep.
But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's true. You know, all you hear in the rap industry is like a lot of these rappers like pitting against each other, and there's always some beef. Whereas if they would just be a little more positive and put out more of a positive message out there, I'm pretty sure that some of them want to do it, but I'm telling you, the music industry is so corrupt. I mean, look what's going on right now with P. Diddy. Okay, I mean, his reign is coming to an end soon. Okay, why? Because a lot of these rappers, they wind up basically like selling their souls, man. You know what I mean? And what the music industry wants, they don't want facts. They don't want people to be awakened at what's going on, because then it takes away from their power. So they just rather keep the fight going on. They'd rather keep everybody in that ring fighting against each other. But that was a good point. Let's continue.
Do this is no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend's couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops. All
right, I'm gonna stop it right here real quick, because let me tell you something. I know a lot of guys that are in the music industry, okay, especially back home in New York, that went through a lot. And right here, Tom MacDonald, he just struck a nerve on this, because he's right. A lot of these guys that wind up going through so much in their life, through all the drugs and all the drinking and all the chaos, and then they sober up and get better, they're frowned upon. Whereas you see out of nowhere, some of these people in the music industry, they come out of nowhere and all of a sudden they just blow up big time all over the airwaves. And it makes you wonder, it's like, well, how did they get big if they were never noticed? But yet this guy or this girl who has been through so much, they cleaned their life up. They truly honed and brought out their true talents forward, and yet they get frowned upon, and they still get vilified as if, oh, you know what, you're not 100% true, you're not legit. And it's almost as if, you know what, if you don't join the music industry on their terms, you're not good enough for them. But 9 out of 10 times on their terms, it just leads them through a famous life of destruction no matter what. But let's continue.
The door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street, cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old time or recapture them.
I'm gonna cut it off again. It's true. A lot of people say they bring out all the bad about, they try to bring out the bad about, his political stuff. When it comes to politics, okay, and especially the way Tom MacDonald puts it out in his music, it's not something that has to be a one-off. You have to keep reminding people and keep putting it out. You know why? Because what's going on in this day and age, what has happened, what's going on, and what is yet to come, hopefully something good, but the way things are going, it doesn't look like it, at the moment. You can't give up on the messaging, because it changes every day. It gets more, things keep coming out, more corrupt politics keep coming out, more corrupt situations keep coming out. Again, I'll bring it up again. Look at the scandal that's going on with P. Diddy. I mean, this is nothing new. And it doesn't even have to be in the music industry. It could be anything that's going on around the world, in America, in different countries, in different levels of society. There's always something to talk about. But when you look at a lot of the rap music that comes out, it's as if the music industry only wants them to talk about the guns and the drugs and the women and and all that. A lot of that is bullshit, in my opinion, because it's like, you know what? I mean, if you really look deep into a lot of these rappers' past, a lot of them never had it as bad as they talk about. They really haven't. Okay, But I'll digress on that because I've done a little bit of research, and I found out a couple of things about some of these big ass rappers out there, and I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't come from the ghetto like you said, okay? You actually came from a good family and went to like Catholic school, kid. You know what I mean? But again, I'll digress on that. But let's continue.
Magic of old songs, I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels molding hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I wanted once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I'll be great. Way before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. Right. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels, and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get, every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio. Got a billion views, Millie on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man. I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me.
Oh man, I can't believe you just said all that. You know, it is so true. No matter what he puts out, all these music labels, they can't handle this, man. I mean, he just went and put out not too long ago a song with Ben Shapiro, and he still ate up the freaking charts. Okay, I mean, he not only is he how can I say, not only do they envy this man, okay, he is also the biggest music industry troll there is, to show them that, you know what, I don't need your shit. I don't have to bend over and give you my ass. I don't have to do any of that. I can do this on my own, and I have gotten farther. A guy that went, like he said, that came from drugs, living in the street, just having a rough life, cleaned up his life, gave his life to God, started praying, and now look where he's at. He said, I could buy all the Gucci I want, the Lamborghinis, whatever I want. He didn't have to sell his soul to the music industry. Hats off to you, brother. Let's go.
Me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen SoundScan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? The angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not making this. I don't need to keep up.
I'm going to jump in this real quick. I'm sorry, people. But, you know, I love that he said that right there, because, and I've been saying it, anybody that knows my channel, they know how patriotic I am. I am so sick and tired of so many people born and raised in this country, and all they do is spit on the flag and spit in this country, but they won't freaking leave. And then when you have somebody like Tom MacDonald that comes and he embraces this country, considering the fact that America and Canada were considered brother and sister, okay, lest people forget history and all that, they make it seem like, oh, like he's a sellout or he's just pandering or whatever the case is. No, why can't, you know, that's what people usually do when they come from other countries and they fall in love with this country. They show their patriotism, plain and simple. And I'm glad that he pointed this out once again. Let's go.
I'm making hits, could've retired 3 years ago basically. Go check my bank account, buddy, I'm crazy rich. I don't need money, I rap cause I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments, what a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way, dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith, what a loser. I needed boost to maneuver, bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and recruit and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your revolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they're getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. They got I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands, I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs, before I was living in Beverly Hills.
I'm gonna cut it real quick. You know, it's funny that it said that he said the way it gives him chills. I can only imagine going from one area in your life and growing and growing into this success, and wondering like, wow, like I can't believe I'm here. I mean, it's got to be a feeling every day that like he just said, it gives him chills, because when you're born into money, it means nothing to you. You make more and more and more, and that's just part of your life. But when you have nothing, and all of a sudden, like I said, you start changing your life around and putting your faith in God and asking God for help, and He starts showing you, you know what, I gave you a talent. I'm gonna work through you, and I'm gonna give you this, and this. But don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of where it came from. Whereas a lot, again, I'll say it again, a lot of these people in the music industry, I mean, look at the how can I say, like this demonic way that they're going. You know, I'll say it right now. I used to like listening to Sam Smith. Okay, when he first started out, I thought his music was cool, was real jazzy and all that, real nice. You know, I liked it. But look what he has become. And I look at it and I'm like, you know what? I'll never listen to another one of his songs again, because that man, what he has turned into is just like, wow, I can't believe he went from just singing some love songs. And I know the dude's gay and all that. That don't bother me. I mean, the music's nice. You know what I'm saying? The rhythm and all that, you know, the music is nice. But look at what he's doing now. Dancing on stage, all fat, dressed up in all kinds of debauchery, and I mean, just wickedness. You know what I'm saying? So I respect when he says that, you know, that it still gives him chills, because like I said, I could only imagine what it is to go working hard all your life, and then all of a sudden, like at the drop of a dime, it all just changes, and now you got all this fame coming. But here's the thing: the fame that he has didn't come through Hollywood, okay? Didn't come through the music industry. It came through him, and the way him, his family, and close friends, his small little group, put everything together and stood by him. Once again, hats off, Tom. Let's go.
Way before I went and sobered up. Back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills. Way back when I should have been locked up. Overdosed or getting killed.
Wow.
My sister called me from the hospital. Said her job's killing her, and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking. Told her walk in and to quit and call back.
There you go.
I know she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang.
Nice.
And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, because look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas, and Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege.
He said so. He retired her. There you go. You see, that's what I'm talking about, man. When you get it, when you start getting big, and you get it big, it doesn't have to be in music. It could be in whatever business you have, or whatever the case is in your life, and you start seeing the people around you that have stuck by you and they start struggling. It's time for you to go and bring them in with you and say, you know what, you stood by me through all your struggles, and now I'm doing good. Now I'm going to take you out of your struggles. And damn it, let me tell you something. I'll say it again, in the music industry, you see a lot of these famous music artists, they are blowing up because of the way the music industry pushes out, and I'll say it pushes out their filth. Okay, and when do you hear of all that family reunion and friends and all that, where they're bringing people in and say, you know what, forget about the struggles, you stood by me, I'm going to bring you in and let's do this right. I mean, it's just so, there's so much controversy, there's so much scandalism, there's so much drama. I mean, even bloodshed. Okay, let's admit, let's not be naive here. Okay, that it just makes you wonder, like, if only 10% of the music industry and music artists out there will have Tom MacDonald's mindset to do the same thing, it would just change the music industry, I mean, by decades. But let's continue.
This ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of a city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars, all you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals.
Woo! He just made my hair stand up. I gotta play this shit again. Oh man, listen to what he just said. Listen to this. He said he's in God mode. Check it out.
He is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals. And I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot.
He said I got 11 inches for you weak hoes. He said I'm in God mode, they're in beast mode. In other words, he's got, you know, because everybody says when somebody's in their rhythm, they're in beast mode. He has gone above that. He's in God mode. That's why this song is named God Mode. He has gone above beast mode. Let's go, Tom. Damn it.
Now critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube, well my songs on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me.
Wow.
I got one more thing I gotta say. I don't need any more money these days, I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in the coffin. I promise no stop until I kick the can. To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's Hangover Gang.
There you go. I love it. I love it. That was badass. Definitely, once again, Tom MacDonald did not disappoint, and this is his crew right here. This is the crew you need, people. Okay, you know, a lot of people they bitch and they moan about their success, and then they want to be surrounded by fake people, and they know that they're fake, but they're like, you know what, I'm gonna use them so I can get ahead. You got to be very careful with that, okay? Because the more you use people to get ahead, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But if you got people that you love and that love you back and they're willing to stand by you no matter what you've been through because they see something good in you, like he said with his dad. His dad said he was going to take over the music industry, and he went and he bought him a Porsche for Christmas. Okay? And this man has taken over the music industry, I mean, has gotten so high up, okay, that the only way they can suppress him, okay, in the music industry is just lie about all his views. I mean, they suppress him on different platforms, but it does not stop his fan base. It does not stop him. He's got his money. He just came out and said what he's worth, what, 30 million? Okay? And look at what he has done, and he's more of an inspiration to people around the world, as opposed to, I'll say it right now, P. Diddy, who's worth hundreds of millions, if not, from last I heard, $1 billion or over, okay? He's got all these crooked people that he surrounds himself with, okay? All demonic forces around him, and look at the scandal that he's in, while Tom MacDonald could sit back at home, like he said, nothing but palm trees and peace around him, with his family. He's got his beautiful woman, he's got his sister, his mother, his father. I don't know exactly who the other two people are, but obviously they're, you know, part of his heart. You know what I'm saying? And the dogs, obviously, you know. But that's all you need, okay? And this was a guy that said that he was out there, you know, living in, I mean, derelict apartments, okay, with bugs and mold, and just, you know, going to the food bank and just doing drugs and not eating, you know, spending money on drugs instead of spending money on bills, okay? And here he is, once again, putting out a kick-ass freaking song, all right? And you know, the Billboard, no matter what, they have to give him his recognition. There is no stopping Tom MacDonald. I think the only thing that's going to stop Tom MacDonald, in my opinion, is when he comes out and says, no pun intended, I'm dropping the mic, I'm done, I'm putting the mic away. Okay? But till then, I mean, the dude's only what, in his 30s, 33, 34, something like that. Whereas a lot of these other rappers are out there, they're pushing 50. Okay, but now it's not even about making music anymore for them. It's about getting this elitist status. Whereas Tom MacDonald's saying he don't need no more money. Now he's doing it for the fans. And I thank him, and I thank my friend, God rest her soul, for putting me onto him, because ever since she put me onto him, you know, there's a lot of people in his comments that say that he's given them inspiration. I guess I could say the same in a way. Okay? Because it makes you wonder, what more can you do? A lot of people get beaten down, and trust me, it's not easy getting back up, but, you know, the world, especially the music industry, needs, if the music industry is going to continue, it needs more people like Tom MacDonald and a lot of other positive people out there. And I've mentioned their names before. You got Loza Alexander, Tom MacDonald, you got Adam Calhoun, you have Dax. I mean, you have so many good positive people out there, but the music industry, they just treat them like dirt. Okay, why? Because they're not out there calling women hoes and doing drugs and murdering and drive-bys and all this other bullshit. And like I said, literally, people I've heard in the music industry, people are getting killed over this shit. Okay, and for what? For what? It makes no sense. But anyway, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Pass the channel around. This was Tom MacDonald, God Mode. Check it out. I think that in the past, what is it, 7-8 hours, is almost at 800,000 views, if not more. I mean, this thing's going to blow up big time. And once again, like I said, he does not disappoint at all. I love it. I definitely do. So remember, people, if you want to help support the channel, I'll leave a link in my description to my Cash App and PayPal and my merch store, TrueOutlawPatriot.com. Also, proceeds from the shirts that I'm selling and all the merchandise I will be getting, I will be taking a portion of that. I will be donating to people with cancer. This is not what they say, a grift or something like that. No, something I've been thinking about for a long time. I just haven't really put it all together, and I have reasons for it. As time goes on, I'll explain more and more. But if you want to buy a shirt, go right ahead. If you want to help support the channel, subscribe. I mean, that's always one of the better things to do to keep the channel going and the algorithm going. And remember, people, stay vigilant, keep praying, and keep praying for each other. Peace.